Let your votes be known on Twitter and with your cheers. Will Fnatic be able to pick up any games at all in this best-of-5 semi-final? Or will KOO show the Korean dominance and have our first ever all-Korean final at the World Championships? It's game 3 with Fnatic on the blue side, fighting to stay alive. And that hill has become incredibly challenging.
He's stopping Hojin from having early jungle presence, or so he hopes. Yellowstar with a very poor face check.
Oh, he's in so much trouble. Flash and Exhaust are available. Yellowstar manages to sidestep the Sonic Wave. Teleport started, then cancelled by Kuro.
Now he finds Hojin as well.
He's gonna look for the knockup. Huni actually flashes over the wall. Dragon's Rage will buy some time. Rainover's holding on to his flash. Huni pulled the trigger very early. Look at the river. KOO has got support. Rainover and Huni, they've gone too far. Onslaught of Shadows sends him against the wall. Smeb is looking for Huni, looking for first blood. Febiven does have Shockwave, but will not use it. Flash is available, and KOO Tigers, they secure the first kill.
2v1 the Hecarim, but because he just lost the flash, it becomes so much harder for him to do, and here's a dive.
Yellowstar's in trouble. He's been caught by the Crystal Arrow, and the TP is gonna bring some more play from Kuro. They get themselves a second kill.
So when we even heard Yellowstar say, oh, let's see what happens top.
All right, let's throw everything and a sink at Smeb. He's already chunked Huni down. The flay comes out. Onslaught of Shadows.
Man.
Smeb's got one, and he's not done. He's looking for Yellowstar and Rainover. Rainover unburrows. The rest of KOO come in from the jungle. And ladies and gentlemen, if Huni wasn't tilted already, that may be the play that does it.
Oh, fine. Now suddenly we need to do something, otherwise we're gonna fall behind. And that's where KOO Tigers can punish him completely.
Oh, you've got a flash sideways, Febiven. He doesn't get away from the arrow. And an easy pickup for KOO. Now they've even got uncontested time towards this middle lane.
So KOO Tigers can say, okay, we're just gonna 1-3-1, push in every single lane. Whenever Fnatic sends someone to the bottom side to defend like they're doing now, they get
right
killed.
in a gorilla.
All of a sudden, Reckless is delivered into the hands of Kuro, but there's no damage to follow it up. KOO may have bitten off a little more than they can chew. Prey's in trouble. He gets away from the wind slash as the teleport's coming in here for Smith. He's now landed. Onslaught of Shadows is available. Huni's on the front line. Not even needed. Smith throws the onslaught towards the tower.
To the tower.
And Huni's left for dead. Shockwave connects on Prey, but doesn't find a kill. Top laners are down, and Fnatic are able to at least go even.
Pressure. So Fnatic want to force a teleport right now to get that summoner away, but KOO Tigers, they know it. They're ready to fight.
Oh, Gorilla's gone in and found 3. The arrow connects onto Reckless, and he's dead. He gets kicked backwards. Gorilla's the one with the kill credit. We just see Huni take the lantern to safety. Tower will give Fnatic some breathing room. But Prey again, finding the enchanted Crystal Arrow. Reckless had flash. Smith may a little bit out of position. Huni and Yellowstar trying to jump him down, but Gorilla comes forward. The Shockwave finds 4. There's simply not enough ability power. Yellowstar and Rainover, like lambs to the slaughter. They throw themselves at the wall and come away wanting. They were coming in, heralded by many as one of the weaker Korean teams, but Hojin finds a death sentence, and as the support of Gorilla on the hunt is coming out, Huni has arrived from the back line. Dragon's Rage finds 4. Ash Arrow onto Febiven as well. Gorilla's still running interference. Reckless has got a kill onto Hojin, and Gorilla's Unbreakable Will is quite early. So the bad plays have resulted in a net +1 kill. Defensive flay to get rid of Smeb. Huni's trampled underneath the weight of that power pony. Reckless is in trouble. The Shockwave's already been pulled, and Fnatic's last chance, last ditch effort is being strangled away. Beginning of the year,
A lot of players
right?
that had been rejected by other organizations, and they are not even just one game away from the final, a couple fights away from the final.
Wow, Febiven's already dead. Shockwave didn't even get used. Wild Growth on that frontline Gorilla. Unbreakable Will reducing any damage he could take, and KOO just say, we'll have that, and brute force their way.
Hecarim, Alistar, Ashe, Lee Sin, like almost all the champions can start the fight for KOO Tigers and get that one pick, and they even spike in this mid game.
Huni's in trouble. The onslaught will throw Smeb far enough to get the kill credit. Reckless is now exhausted. Yellowstar's trying to run interference. There's no box available for zoning. It's a double kill for Smeb, and Kuro gets his 3rd. Fnatic were dancing around the Baron pit, and KOO take their lives.
Slightly out of position, but even getting that one kill now won't really result in anything for Fnatic. Smeb, he doesn't care about Huni down here at all.
Not at all. 3-level difference. The Wild Growth comes up. Huni's gonna get shut down. Gorilla finds 2 with the Pulverize, and despite the decent shockwave, it will not matter. Reckless is on the retreat. Feathervin's got no mana, and Smeb just prances into his face. Takes another inhibitor away from Fnatic.
As far as the nature of the games playing out, Origin played SKT really close in game 1.
They're gonna try now, Fnatic.
Well, Rainova's arrived. Huni teleported to the tunnel and gonna try look for a kill. Gonna hold on to his ultimate in that wind slash. Hojin finds the Krugs. He even makes it out alive.
Inhibitors down this time. Fnatic doesn't have an Azir who's much better at clearing multiple waves of supers, so even these 2 waves of super minions give KOO a big win to take down Inhibitor 3 or the game.
Gorilla's found Reckless and Smeb once more. Reckless gets feared towards his Nexus. Feathervin's on the retreat, waits for Exhaust to tag before throws down the shockwave. Huni wants to try clean up, but the Dragon's Rage will send the team away. It is a double kill for Fnatic. They're defending, but it's very little, it's very late, and I don't think it's going to matter.
Rainover jumped a mile behind the rest of the team while they were trying to trace out. Now he's in trouble. They lose the inhibitor, but they do pick up some kills.
Double super minions in every single lane. Just one more time of this last-ditch effort here from Fnatic.
Gorilla makes a pretty nice initiation. I honestly think there's a pretty big overreach by KOO Tigers, so they didn't even finish killing the inhibitor because they're splitting their damage so heavily when they make this engage.
Yeah, whenever we say they're making all these low-risk plays and so on, and they get really far ahead in the game, they go for these fights. We're like, oh, okay, they just gave up a few kills here and there. It's very interesting, though, because Fnatic right now,
there he goes,
are just trying what they can.
Fnatic on home soil, looking to be extinguished. The KOO Tigers have killed Huni. 4 members of Fnatic left to try wave clear, but the Dragon's Rage knocks him in the air. Shockwave cannot even complete, and the KOO Tigers looking to upset the hometown heroes. KOO will get themselves the ace, will get themselves the base, and will earn themselves a shot at the Summoners Cup in Berlin against SK Telecom.
and you can't help but be happy for the KOO Tigers. Especially Gorilla, who has done so much this year to make this team happen, to coax this team through the season. Finalist in the LCK in the spring, qualified on championship points, and has never really been given their fair shot as a top team. Maybe for a small amount of time in the spring, people were saying it. Now, they have the chance to definitively be the best team in the world if they can take down SKT.
Very few people look at some of these players on this lineup and really praise them, but we get to see what they can do here. Gorilla, fantastic support. Smeb in the top lane, going crazy every single game. Obviously, when there's a winner, there's a loser as well.
Crushing defeat for Fnatic.
What great play from KOO. Also, every time they're discounted or underestimated, they show up and surprise absolutely everybody.
But it's been such a weird year for the KOO Tigers. They start out in the spring split by winning everything, being number 1.
It's also been a huge year for Fnatic, coming all the way to the semifinals, and the crowd is showing their appreciation.
The final vote has landed, and it was a European eulogy as both EU squads drop at the semi-final stage.
I still think both the EU teams and EU fans can be very proud
They put up
of this tournament.
more of a fight than many were expecting at times, but mistakes that we did not see from the Korean squads of KOO Tigers and SKT is a very large part of why they won those series.
So often been the story. The Western teams having some great players in there, having some good players who can challenge them. But then, as a team, the consistency kind of lacks when it comes to the calls, and that's where it can go wrong against these Korean teams who really will punish you. And that's what we see.
Everybody in the venue is on their feet to show their support here. It feels like a mix between being happy for KOO, but also for Fnatic, who put so much into this game.
We've got to give some props to KOO Tigers, because as you said, Deficio,
So much emotion on stage right now.
Yeah, difficult end to the tournament for Fnatic.
It's a young team though, Fnatic. A lot of new players being picked up for this season. We know the potential is there for this team. They will be back next year, 100%. They're very, very serious, great coaching. Everything is there for Fnatic to become one of the best teams in the world.
Great support by the fans here. And this is one of the harsh truths of World Championships. 16 teams show up, and everybody loses except for the champions. Everyone actually has a crushing moment. 15 of the 16 teams. Something you have to deal with as a pro.
Great send-off to everybody that came out to the venue.